We also have Professor Kodanram with us today. He is an activist and a politician. He founded the political party Telangana Jana Samiti in March 2018. He retired as Professor of Political Science from Osmania University in Hyderabad. In the last 35 years, Professor Kodanram has founded and worked with many organizations that have laid the foundation for the creation of our state. Some notable organizations and events he was a part of includes Human Rights Forum, World Social Forum, and Telangana Vidyavantula Vedika. His contributions for the state are astounding. Thank you for sparing your valuable time for us, sir.
Received a call from VNR Vijnana Jyoti. I was a bit perplexed because in my image, Vijnana Jyoti is an engineering college that offers courses in technology and engineering. And to my surprise, they decided to organize this important seminar. I immediately, decided to take part in this. At the outset, let me thank the organizers for inviting me. And I also congratulate them for organizing this seminar. Now, this seminar itself is an indication of how society is changing. Normally, on an occasion like this, we would all be together in a hall, exchanging views, talking to each other, sharing a lunch or a cup of tea. But today, we are in our own respective places and talking to each other over the internet, using the internet. So this itself is an indication how life is changing. And normally these changes happen when there is a huge natural calamity, or when there is a very intense social conflict, or when there is some kind of a major economic crisis. Now, for the first time, a health crisis is turning itself into a social and economic crisis. Normally, it never happens. To the best of my knowledge, it never happened in the past. Maybe Ananya would be able to throw light on that. But then the most important thing is that today, we are in the midst of a crisis. Many of the things that we had believed, many institutions that we accepted, many values that we shared, they are now being challenged. And therefore, in the political realm, I would say that it is now time to think about certain important changes. So what is happening is that our social life itself has been completely disturbed. We are asked to live in isolation. And during the lockdown period, we were all in our own respective homes, locked down completely, unable to move out. But subsequently, after the lockdown was lifted, we started moving out. But for the fear of contacting virus, we decided and preferred to stay at home. And this kind of an isolation has a significant impact on our political life as well as on our economic life. Matthew has explained the implications for the economic life. I would not go into the details. But one thing I would like to state that the implications are not the same for every individual. The isolation does not mean the same thing for everyone. For some of us, it means that we are not able to meet our friends, share a lunch, or maybe, it prevents us from going to a movie. But for a large number of people, it means losing jobs. They are not able to go to work, and therefore people have lost their jobs. Large number of people in the unorganized sector, in the private institutions, they've all lost their jobs. And they are not able to, even people who are working from homes, like the artisans, they're not able to find a job. The petty traders, they're not able to sell their commodities. So they are in a very serious economic crisis. So for some of us, it is only a social crisis, but for a large number of people, it is social as well as an economic crisis. And for the first time, we have witnessed something like this. And people who have lost their job, they are pushed into poverty. Even the middle classes, having lost their job, they are not able to find any meaningful alternative income. Those with some fixed sources of cash income, we are all in a very safe position. Being a retired person, I get my pension, therefore I don't have to worry about my livelihood. But for many people, the livelihood, earning a decent livelihood is now a very difficult thing. And therefore, they're all worried. They're all worried about their future and they're looking towards the government. They're seeking some assistance from the society. How best we can address these issues? Who will take up the responsibility? I think is the first major demand that everyone is raising.